Hello everyone, welcome to Rhea Vesper Tarot, and this is Rhea Vesper, and today I got the message to do the reading regarding career and love situation for the upcoming April. We have 3 piles for today for you to choose, and I choose like the lemons. They are so cute, the lemon soap. So for pile 1, we start with the pink lemon, and for pile 2, this is the yellow lemon, and for pile 3, the green one, the green lemon. Or you can also choose based on the cards. I will show you one by one. So for pile 1, you got this oracle card. We can see the detail once you finished your choice. And this is for pile 2. And the last one, pile 3. This is that. So please take your time, take a deep breath, and try to follow your intuition. Do it as you feel. Relax. Okay. So I will see you in your respective pile. Hello, this is pile 1. So for those who choose the pink lemon or just using this visual card, welcome from pile 1. So I will start with the career. So the main theme for your career in April, I just used the oracle card and I got like brain on the hectitude. Okay, so I see that right now regarding your career, I see like it is not moving that much, and there are the moment of stillness. It's also mentioned here. So for those who are looking for the job, I saw that their path will be a little bit rough in finding the job, but in April you're gonna see some improvements, but you need lots of effort. You cannot just apply to like 2, 3, 4 jobs and you got the job offer. No, it is not like that. You have to make your effort. You have to have a solid plan. You have to prepare a lot. You need strategies. It may take you like some time, but it shows that you shouldn't give up yet. You should keep trying, and in April, I see that there will be some improvement for those who are looking for the job right now. And for those who are currently in the working environment, which means that who already get a job right now, I see that you have to start a new project in April. At the same time, gonna be like not very satisfied with the job, even though you are doing the project that you really want to. So in terms of mental quality, you won't be that much happy in your workplace. However, you are still trying your best and do your work well, even though mentally that you still feel like there is something lack of something in your mind. And for pile 1 in April, I see that you need to be careful whenever you make the investment regarding your finance, or when you choose the job. For example, like you want to change to another job, or whenever you want to make a big transition in your career, you have to be really careful, because I would not say that would lead to making the bad decision, but there can be many consequences that you have to suffer after making the big decision. So before you making the big decision, please think carefully. I would suggest you should trying to stay at where you are right now and keep doing what you are doing right now, and after that you will find what you're gonna do next. But I also got the message like I think in the workplace it must be between the colleagues or with your boss regarding the relationship between your boss and with your colleagues. I would like to recommend that you shouldn't try to be just a people pleaser, because I see many unfair situations. So you should have the attitude of do no harm, yet not very very good nature, and just bear with every insult or any unfair situations. So you have to stand up, and you have to defend yourself whenever there is a situation which is not fair for you in the workplace. This is the reminder for you. But for the whole April, overall your career, I would say is not bad. For those who are looking for the job, you can get some interviews, and it depends on people because this is the general reading. So for those people, you will definitely get a job in April. Okay, so this is for the career, and now we move to your love in April. So I got this oracle message for the overall love in April. So it says like, listen to the little creature in your belly. Yeah, it's true. And I see that you got so much things to finish in April, yet you will also find someone to start the new beginning in April. It might be someone you already met recently, but your situation has not improved yet. You are like in the situationship, or maybe like you got a crush, something like that for single people. But I see that the situation will get better and the things will move faster. For people who already got a relationship, I see a new things will start to happen between you and your partner, but it might lead to good things, but you have to be careful because I see that there can be some conflict or some arguments between you and your partner in April. And also see that both for single and the people who got the relationship, you will be like so busy and you don't have time for love. But anyway, I see that you were trying to make time for love. So like I would say April would be a busy month for you, and if you could handle that very well, for people who are in relationship, you can also, it will be, I would recommend like you should start a project or a work together with your partner. It will brings you future benefits for both of you. And for those who are single or who are in a relationship, whenever you need guidance, you just need to, I would say you need to trust your gut feeling, you need to trust your intuition instead of using your brain too much for this April. So trust the gut. For single people, whenever you think that your crush, you feel like your crush doesn't like you back, and then it is not your illusion, it is the truth. You need to trust your gut feelings. But I see for single people, you're gonna have a great moment with your crush or with your situationship, and things will get better. I see. And also I see so many pink color here, so it's really good for love energy. And I see here like the faces, the expression, the emotions, they look very happy. Not just happy, the happiness comes from within. So I can feel the genuine happiness, contentment in April. Yeah. Overall, the career, there can be some challenges in April, but at least your love life in April would be very good. So thank you very much for pile 1, and we will see you in pile 2. Welcome to pile 2. So I got this correct message for pile 2, both for career and love. Yeah, it's a like laughter heals. So whatever happened in your career or love, for you to remember in April is just to love. You have to create the time for yourself to be happy, because one laughter can heal everything. So even if, I don't know, like we're gonna look at the cards and we will talk about that later. So, but don't forget to create time to get love. Okay, so for career, it starts with this oracle message, and it's like restore innocence. So whatever happened in your career, don't forget that even if you got blamed or you got praised by somebody, just remember, like, don't be very sad or don't be overjoyed. Don't forget to act, to have the pure innocence once we got during our childhood. Yeah. So for those regarding your career in April, I see that things are going with a huge dynamic, and they're gonna be like a big project you are handling right now, and it was close to the final stage. But I would like to remind you that you should not expose the important information or secrets regarding your company, regarding your project, because I see that there are some people out there who are trying to snatch your information and trying to get the secret of your project and trying to make you feel. So be cautious of such kind of people, and you should try to be secretive regarding your project or work. And for those people who are looking for the job, you should also keep in mind that you shouldn't tell your plan or what you're gonna do next to your people. I mean, your friends or your people in your network. If you feel like the person is not trustworthy, it's better not to tell anything regarding your job plan, because some people might copy your ideas, some people might steal your project and something like that. So please be careful. But anyway, you're gonna accomplish your planned project successfully. So for those who are already working in your workplace, I see that everything is going smooth. And even for people who are looking for the job, I see that you will find a job or a career path that can make you stable in the future, that can make you have many prosperity in the future. So keep doing what you are planning or currently working on. You will definitely lucky with your job in April. Okay, for pile 2, regarding your love life, it was like very coincident. For pile 2, we got the same card with pile 1 for oracle message. It also say that you should trust your gut feeling. You have to believe your intuition for the month of April. So you have to follow your intuition. And I see the period where all of the old things have been disappeared. The cycle just finished and you have to start the new beginning in love. And I see that right now you can be in the situation where you feel like nothing is progressing in your love life. and you may be suffering from some kind of like some feelings of being trapped at the crossroad, but don't worry, the situation will finish very soon. So in April, you have to expect the change. I would say that change will lead to the good things, but before you reach that good things, you have to pass some challenging situation. So try to be resilient, and there are so many good things awaiting ahead. So don't give up whenever you got the challenge or whenever you have to face with difficult time in your love life. I see that maybe for single people, somebody is coming to you to offer a real big blessing regarding your love life. I see many water sign and earth sign here, and especially I got the feeling of Taurus. Taurus person. So for single people, be prepared to meet a new people in April, and you can also trust this person. I see that this person is very trustworthy, but you have to take time. You cannot rush him, because if you do that, he might be like kind of scared and maybe hide in someone else. So be patient and just go with the flow, and the good things will come to you naturally. And for people who are in the relationship, I see that you both have loving kindness and love between the two of you, but I see some kind of physical distance or maybe emotional distance. I see a kind of distance between you two. So and this moment in April, both of you will have the situation where you have been drowned with your own overthinking and extended thoughts. But I would just I just want you to remind that trust your intuition. If you have the feeling that you two love each other, you just need to try and keep going with that situation, because this is just a moment. If you can stand this hard situation, and if you can successfully overcome that, you two can create a very completed relationship, and you can create a better life together in the future. So trust your intuition and go with the flow, and everything will come naturally. But just to remind you that whenever you feel like you are in a toxic situation, or you feel that and you got a sense that that person is not the right one, also trust your intuition and try to cut off that person and try to remove the toxic in your life. That is also a reminder. So even though I say trust your intuition, the intuition needs to be genuine and needs to be true. It shouldn't be, don't mix with your thoughts, your fake emotion, your fake feelings with your intuition. So that is the message for pile 2 for your love life in April. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, so welcome to pile 3 who choose this green lemon. So I got this oracle message for the whole pile regarding their career and love. It's like cultivate story. And in the picture I see that the girl is reading, but there are some external voices coming to her. So it reminds you that you just need to listen to the story that you want to hear. unnecessary disturbances, unnecessary noises. You have to forget about them. There are so many people who gonna tell you like horror story and many unpleasant things, but you don't need to care for that. You have to just listen to your intuition, and you can choose what kind of story you want to hear. You don't need to accept all. That is the main concept for this pile for April. So let's start with career. For career also, I got the same feeling and the same message. In career, I think for those who are looking for the job, you are having a really hard time right now, and you feel like you are lost. But it has come to the realizations that you need to change the plan, or maybe if you are using the wrong technique, it will come to you that you got the enlightenment, which highlight the area that you need to change or something like that. Anyway, so you got the enlightenment after a dark period in April. And for those who are already working, already got a job, I see that you also like suffering from a period of sorrowness. Maybe you are being regretful about the past decision or the past action that you just made, but the oracle card told you that don't be so sorry. You don't need to feel guilty for what happened. So everything happened for a reason. It's nobody's fault. So you don't need to blame yourself. You don't need to feel guilty for that long. You have to leave anything which doesn't suit you or which doesn't give you a good feeling. So don't feel sorry, don't feel regretful, just keep moving on. Even if you made a mistake, now you know the truth and you know how to repair and amend your mistake. So it's time to move forward with a new vision. So it's also say like bury your dead. So just forget about what happened in the past, but you have to take that as a lesson, your life lesson, and not to do the same mistake again if you commit a mistake. So, and for your career, I think in April, forget about your past actions, take it as a lesson for you, and you have to cultivate the mindset. For example, like a person who is full of self-esteem and confidence, you need to cultivate that mindset in order to attract good things in your career. So for this pile tree, I got many warning signs instead of the cards showing what will happen next. So I got more like a warning message for this pile tree. So anyway, don't worry, just take some lessons as relevant, and you have to keep moving. Yeah, and for those who are looking for the job, honestly, I don't think you will find a job in April, until April. But after April, it depends on your action. But I hope things will get better after April. So now let's look at your love life. For your love life, I see the oracle message saying like welcome and welcome. So there can be some things happening in your love life that you don't want it to happen. But anyway, you cannot run away from that things. This will definitely happen. So what you have to do regarding that one. So for those who are in a relationship, I see that the situation is kind of rough right now, and I see somebody it's working out of this relationship. It can be either you or your partner, but don't feel sorry or don't feel bad, because that things needs to be happened. You cannot avoid that. And for those who are single people, I see you're gonna meet a person in April, but I got the sense that you shouldn't give your 100% trust on that person, because I see some unreliable issues regarding that person. But the energy can be exchanged, so it can be either you or your partner or your the person that you will meet in April. But anyway, apart from this issue, the rest regarding your love life, it's quite okay. And I see, even though these things are happening in your love life, I see that you will feel comfortable in a short time, and you will refine your happiness in a short time. So even if you are encountering some challenges and facing with the things you don't want to happen in your life, I see that you can get recovered in a short time. So it's good. You won't be dwelling in the past or in the sorrowful situation for so long. You can overcome it very quickly, so it's a good sign. Also, like here you see the crescent, and here also like the crescent, so it also shows that it's related with your intuition. So trust your gut feeling and intuition. Also for the pile tree, trust that if you feel something it's not right, actually it is not right. So trust your intuition. And for people who are waiting for the new person, don't put your expectation too high, because that person you cannot I would say you cannot have the long-term plan with that person. But if you want temporary excitement, it works. You can have the temporary excitement in April with the person, but I don't see any long-term possibility with that person. Yeah. And for people who are in a relationship, what you need to leave behind should be left behind. So don't dwell on something it don't deserve you or it don't suit you. And you can choose what kind of story you want to hear, both in your career or both in your love life. So trust your intuition and try to be have a pleasant mind. And thank you very much, and I will see you in my next videos.